This was a homicide investigation that occurred in eastern Henrico County on August the 23rd, 1991. Henrico Fire was dispatched to respond to a vehicle fire on Interstate 64 off-ramp to Mechanicsville Turnpike. The vehicle fire involved a 1979 white pickup truck, and once on scene, fire discovered that the fire was not fully involved, but that the engine compartment was smoldering. The hood was up, and they could smell the strong odor of gasoline. They immediately got the fire under control, and one of the firefighters appeared inside the vehicle. At that time, they found a victim, a white male, 16 years old, dead from unknown causes. The forensics persons called a medical examiner and determined that the victim had died from multiple stab wounds. The victim had sustained approximately 29 stab and cut wounds to his body. The victim was identified as Marshall Butler, a 16-year-old resident of Henrico County.
Every time he came to my shop, when he'd leave, he'd kiss me, whether he kissed me on the cheek or he'd kiss my hand or something, you know, and say, "Love you, Mom." Well, that particular day, I was busy, and he stood at the door and winked at me and went, and that was the last time I saw him. And you know, those kisses, you don't really realize how much they mean until you don't have them anymore. Every day, it's just my faith, my family, and my friends that have gotten me through it. But just to know, or just to think that somebody's still out there that did this horrific thing to him is, I think that they should pay for what they did.
Our forensics people did a great job of obtaining prints from under the hood of the vehicle where the breather cap had been removed. Also, they took prints off of the exterior portion of the truck and the interior portion of the truck. Recently, we have just gotten one of those prints identified, and now we have a direction we can go in this investigation. What we try to do in any investigation, we try to establish a timeline. We know that Marshall had gone by his mother's business at approximately 1 p.m. That day of August 23rd. He stayed a short time at his mother's business, left, and proceeded on to his girlfriend's house. At that time, a black male was in the vehicle with him. That person never got out of the vehicle, went into his girlfriend's house, so she never saw who he was. He was there for a short period of time and then he left. This was approximately 3 hours prior to Marshall's body being found. There's one particular person that we interviewed back in 1991 that we haven't had a chance to re-interview.